Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Well, I guess I'm back. So let's go trade. Well, hey there. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Finally made it back. It took me a little while. Sorry about that. But here, what it's been 3, 4 days. And I searched the internet very, very vigorously and finally found some software that I think is going to suit my needs. I'm still kind of sort of setting some things up. I'm not ready to live stream yet. But I will be trading real money tomorrow. So this is going to be less live, but it will be in the market as the market happens, and then I'll post it to YouTube after I'm done. Win or lose, you'll get to see how I traded it. So, and hopefully you'll pick up some information that will be helpful to you along the way. So, anyways, it's great to be back, and I'm going to take a look here at the gap scan now, and we'll see what we can find. I've already kind of marked out a few of the stocks that I'm interested in. So let's take a look together here real quick, and then I'll push play, and we'll get things rolling. So I pushed play right there, and so I was looking at the gap scan here this morning. Good, you can see that. Okay. And we had OBCI, the leading gapper, was up 116%. That one, I could pull it up here real quick. OBCI. I don't trade these. This is a buyback, and you can see how it's just trading flat. And there really isn't anything good there to trade. So which one did I... where is my... There we go. I think I had REV up here, right? That was the second leading gapper. Oops. I thought I was typing in there, but I guess I wasn't. Yeah, so the second leading gapper was REV. Gapping up 32%. And it's got the volume and the float that I look for, and so does DNAY. Although DNAY is on the hourly already sold off here and is trading down here. And it's not to say it won't bounce up maybe to $3. I'll keep an eye on it, but I'm not real excited about that one. And also we have MULN from the Hive Day Momentum Scanner. So those are the stocks that I'm looking at. I didn't see anything else here that looked good. These are too cheap, and the float is too high. No volume here, and again, too cheap, and the float is too high. So WKSP is also on the gap scan. Yeah. But there was a reason why I didn't want it. It just now started making its move up. So maybe there's something there. It is consolidating. I guess it didn't just make it. It's like 5, 6, 7 minutes ago, whatever. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put that up on the other screen over here. WKSP. And Dene. So marking out a few levels here. We have some supports to look at right there. And and wanting to get over 840. Here's the hourly time frame up here. So nice hourly uptrend. Maybe a rising wedge here on the 15-minute. You can see that. I don't know if I want to keep those lines there, but I guess I could for the moment. 627 right now. Okay. Oh. Hey, guess what? So I don't have... my... I have this code that I've written that you might be familiar with. I'm going to go down here to the screen below and let you see me do this here. So what I've got is my main trade bar here, and I've already entered in parameters across the top. Yeah, that can be seen. Okay, good. 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 Okay, there we go. So I pushed pause because I need to do this real quick. I guess I wasn't quite ready to start recording yet. So I've got all my parameters entered in here. I've got my cash amount, my buying power, my risk per trade. I'm going to click this trade bar button, click the chart, and it's going to load 3 trade bars and it's going to sync them to the chart. And then I'm going to press the day button and it's going to go down and enter in all the information that it was in the top bar. It's going to put it in each of the bottom bars. I'm just going to sit here and wait, kind of let it do it. It's putting in the buying power, and then it's putting in the cash. So this way, I can trade without worrying about buying more than I can afford and risking more than I want. Okay, and then I'm going to set my margins. So the stock is trading at a high of about $8.50 this morning, so I'm just going to say $9. Oops. And this one, I'll put $2. I usually round up to the nearest whole number. Oh, that one, let's go with $4. So that way, well, it's, I'll explain. I'm going to make a video on this at some point. So, all right, so I got that set. I haven't, actually, here's my other screen, and I haven't set those yet either. So if this is boring for you, you can just go ahead and fast forward. Sometimes these videos are better watched, you know. It's better to watch them sometimes on the fast motion, so because time is important. I know for me, when I watch YouTube videos, a lot of times I've got it on that faster speed because I got to get through it so I can move on to the next thing, right? So okay. Do. Don't sing. Oh. Yeah. Tell you what, I've been working real tirelessly here the last few days, just spending hours and hours and hours trying to get the right software so that I can quit having so many issues with making videos. And I'm new to this, and I finally found some really great software. It's called vMix, and it really does a great job so far. All right, so here we go back to the charts. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push play now and take a look. We got this pivot here at $1.56 and got a high of $1.74. This one here, if I'm looking at the longer term time frame, the 15-minute, there was a resistance right there at $2.97 already, so we'll call it $3. Yeah. Back here, we're back testing that high of day from yesterday. Okay. Well, kind of a weak morning. I'm not looking for much here. So I'm going to go ahead now and set my stop parameters. I'll set that one for 20 cents. One thing I'm thinking about doing is getting rid of this part of the video altogether, where I go through this analysis in the beginning, just to make it so it's not, the video's not so long. I might just start right at 6:30 and already have all this done. But I thought there might be an educational value to going over some of this first thing. It's important to pick out the right stocks that you want to trade, depending on your strategy, of course. The market's about to open. 20 seconds. Make sure you read the banner up above. Day trading is risky, and you should never take my advice for where to get in and out. Do your own due diligence and study. And let's have some. So So I'm a little rusty. I have not traded now in what, three or 4 days, something like that. So I'm gonna have to ease my way into this and be a little careful. Stop hitting my microphone, I guess. I just made this new mic stand, and I'm not used to it yet. So coming down here to that ascending support, I suppose that could be an area to make an entry. That candle is 26 cents. I'm interested. Sure, there's a VWAP there too. The candle's about to close. That's when I can take a trade. So I'm gonna hop in there, and I guess if it drops down a little more, I might add. I'm also liking MULN over here, so I'm gonna jump in on that one. Boy, that stop is a long ways away. All right, there's my ad spot on REV. Making a move here on MULN, but I'm not expecting a whole lot because my stop parameters are a little wide. Let's see here. I want to take a partial profit. So I need to get back in this mindset of taking profit quick. I kind of missed my opportunity there for a minute. And well, MULN, I missed my chance to sell, so now I'm going to wait and see if it will bounce again. I don't like this this candle with this upper wick, a doji, right here against this resistance. Not too thrilled with that. Cheaper stock. It does have some nice volume. Probably going to get stopped out. So whipping around here a little bit on REV. Now making a move up. Good place to sell half there, but I wasn't quick enough. Oh, I've got to pause this. The candle there is freezing up, and it's very hard to trade if the candle's freezing. I'm just going to pause it just for a second and give it a second to maybe catch up. I don't think that was real price action. It was like the candle. Sometimes, the candle just likes to, like, you see it going up and down, then it stops, and then all of a sudden it'll jump and just kind of move up and down really fast, and it's because the platform's freezing up. Yay! The joys of trading in a simulator. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push play here. Well, now REV has that long upper wick, but I want to get back up above $8. Zoom in on that 5-minute time frame. Yeah, I really want to see this pink line hold here. So see if we get a move up towards 830. There we go. It's going to be a real bummer if that's the high right there, because it's just touching my orders there. Well, one of them just got filled. That was kind of weird. I think the candles must be freezing again or something. I'm going to take the profit there, and I stop myself out on MULN. So not too bad. 270 on REV, down 60 on MULN. Profit on the day is $210. So that's my daily goal. Okay, REV is pulling back. So over here, if you can see this, I've got SPY, and I've got QQQ. It's just something so that I can kind of glance over and say, hey, what's the overall market doing? Sometimes it helps. Excuse me. Okay, there's a pullback to $8 now. That's on REV, and that would have been a good entry, I think. It's a pullback on the 5-minute. But I'm kind of skittish now because I've hit my daily goal, and I'm thinking I probably should not trade anymore for the day. But how much you want to bet that this REV breaks out over 840? It's looking good. So it's trading inside those pink lines. So it's a rising wedge. That's something to be aware of. And a rising wedge, typically, from what I've seen, rising wedges usually result in the top of a larger move. So let's take a look. Let's see. Let's take a look at the daily. Hard to see with those pink lines, but right now it's a doji candle on the daily. Of course, we're just at the beginning of the day, but we have a bunch of resistance in this area, so this could be where it's topping out now. And a good indication of that would be if you zoom in to the hourly time frame to look for indications that the top is in. Now we've got this hourly uptrend over the last several days. Nice bounce on the daily time frame. So we're looking for a pullback, most likely. So we watch the smaller time frames to look for an indication that the temporary top on the daily is in, and we're going to pull back and form a higher low on the daily and then a higher high. So the bulls have a lot of room to work with on the daily. They can pull back quite a ways and still have a daily uptrend. So one good indication, like I kind of mentioned already, is the fact that we have this rising wedge, and that, like I said, oftentimes will mark the top on a larger time frame. So if the daily has indeed topped out, a good indication is that you have this rising wedge. Why can't I go back further? Wow. What is all of this I have here? 15-minute. I have it for some reason set for 2 days. I'll set it for 5. Apply. Okay. And then we'll go back 1 minute and then 15. Okay, so now I should be able to zoom in. Yeah. I just wanted to look at the overall on this. Kaboom. Oh, I hear my scanner going off. There's probably stuff I should be looking at. So here you have on the broader time frame, or not time frame, but on a broader scale, you have a rising wedge that's breaking bearish. Breaking bear. I was just playing around. So what do we have? Yeah, so we broke below the pink line. It is a bear break for the moment. I'm going to get rid of that now because that's no longer a thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, that's 15 minutes. Let's go to the one. So on the shorter time frame here, breaking the low of day. Then if you were going to go short on this, I'd look for a back test up to 780 and maybe up to the VWAP to go short with a stop loss up in this area somewhere, and then look for that move down. Keeping in mind that on the 15-minute and the hourly, we are in an uptrend, so boy, while I was talking, see that bounce off of this $1.56 off of that pivot right there. Oh, and look at the drop through it. Ouch. Yeah. And then let's look over here at WKSP. This is the other one that was I think that was the fourth one down on the gap scan. Yeah, the fourth one here, where it didn't have a whole lot of volume, but it did have a good float, and the price was nice. And nice bounce off of 207. So you had the low of this opening candle right there. And we didn't quite come back down and test it. Bulls stepped in ahead of time, breaking out over the high, looking for a higher low and a higher high. Anything above 210 on the 1 minute is just a higher low. Bulls would like to see a little more follow through on the 5 minute in order to pull back and see a higher low. You could still see a higher low here on the next 5 minute candle. Come down and then you go back up. Shoot for the highs. WKSP. Nice dip there off of 227 and the VWAP. Can we break 235? Now look at REV. So just going to show you that it just shows to go you that what we mentioned before is keeping in mind on this pullback right here. Remember we talked about going short, that we are in an uptrend on the larger time frames. So that's where you have to be careful going short. If I was going short, I would look for quick trades, because you don't want to fight the uptrend. And our EV just got halted. Huh. Interesting. SPY with a nice equilibrium, also QQQ. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. So that's the 1 minute time frame. SPY has a really nice equilibrium playing out here. Bulls tried to break it. They broke it by a few pennies, but failing now. So the market could be rolling over here soon. I'm interested in REV in this halt. So I want to kind of look at this a little bit. So it halted, I don't know the exact time, the exact seconds, but it halted at 6:42. It's probably a circuit breaker halt, probably on the amount that it moved up, because it moved up so quick. There are other types of halts. I don't know if I want to play it or not, because what I'm thinking is, so this candle range here is 49 cents. We've got this high of day. I do like that we've broken out over the highs. So if I were to change, so if I put an order in at 842, let's say around 840. Yeah, my stop's a little close there. So I'm gonna increase or decrease my share size and by increasing my stop, so that now that puts my stop loss down here. But then it's got to go a long ways to hit my target. I'm already at my daily goal. If I take a loss on a trade that's very, very risky, oh, let's see here. So, yeah, halted at 6:42. It's 6:45. Probably it'll resume at around 6:47. I like the fact that we've broken out over the highs. That's a good sign on a halt going up and breaking out over the highs. That attracts a lot of attention. If this thing's going to make a big move up, I doubt that it's going to pull back to where my order is. If it's going to fail, definitely it'll hit my order. Boy, I just don't know that I want to risk $100 to see if I can make a little bit more. I've got time to decide here. I've got another minute. When I could take a trade on something like WKSP over here, see how it's pulling back here. That one looks actually better. It's a little probably safer. Although you might be looking for a 5-minute pullback. So I don't know. 647, so if it's gonna come out of the halt, it'll be in this minute because we halted at 642. 642. So my limit order to buy is at 840. But like I said, I really doubt that I'll get filled there. So you got 20 seconds left on this 1-minute candle. I'm watching the price ladder down here. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm in. So I did get filled. It's kind of hard to see what's happening. Everything's freezing up. Yeah, I don't like that. So taking $100 loss. Holy cow, look at that pullback. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. So only making $100 today. That is a bummer. I'm really disappointed by that. Took a chance on a halted stock and it resumed and got me. And it's probably going to go up now. You know, probably in hindsight, in the thought crossed my mind for a second, is the safest thing would have been to put my order down here at the VWAP. Because then I could have at least caught this bounce. That wouldn't have been too bad. But there you go. So that's how you do that. You know, that's how you lose 100, and that's fine. I won't be doing that tomorrow, though. I'll tell you that. Well, you never know, but we'll see how tomorrow goes. So remember, tomorrow I'm going to be trading with real money. That small account challenge. Last week I made like $150. So hopefully I can add to that and make a little more. And just keep the momentum going, start building the account. So, look at look at our EV. It's like, no, why? Why me? Oh, yeah, so putting my order down at the VWAP, that would have been the way to go. But, all right, well, that's it for me. So, up 200, gave back half, and gonna hang her up now. I do like WKSP over here. I think that's probably a good stock to get into right there. But I'm done trading. No more for me. So thank you for tuning in. It's really great to be back. I'm really enjoying being back, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.